さあ始めよう僕らの未来を勝ち取るために
Alright.
I need to buy an air purifier. Sorry.
Hello and welcome to Superhuman Samurai Syber Pod. I'm Rob.
I'm Jen, and the purring today will be provided by foster kitten Hank.
And I'm David.
And this is once again our monthly show in which we go episode by episode through SSSS.Dynazenon. Today we look at episode 8. What is this wavering emotion?
Feelings.
This is...
Nani.
Yeah, a lot of feelings in this episode.
Yes.
Not so much action, a lot of just kind of hanging out.
Yeah, that's relatable.
And we open with some small boys poking at a weird thing in a field.
It's so cute. So and David, you've been paying more attention to the opening credit changes than I have. Did it always, or has it had that bit where Chise is like looking at her reflection up close and the reflection is wearing a school uniform?
I think the reflection was there. I don't remember the school uniform. Maybe
this episode, she's definitely wearing a school uniform in her reflection. And that feels like development. I don't know. I like Chise.
Right. She's fun.
But yes.
And, it took me the longest time to figure out which end of this kaiju is the head.
Well, because, it has a head on its tail.
Yes.
But it's like an inarticulate head with just like a tongue lolling out that isn't used as a head.
It's like Giraffe-Rig from Pokemon.
I was thinking Shin Godzilla.
Yeah. Oh, kind of, yeah. Or, there have been, Ultraman monsters where, it was one way and then either they reused the suit by twisting it around, or in one case, was it Mabius? The monster gets turned upside down and it becomes a new monster. Because it gets killed. It's it regrew. Backwards.
It's definitely got a head at the end of its tail that it does not seem to use.
Anyway, this is apparently a failed kaiju, according to our Kaiju Eugenicists.
It's a baby.
Yeah, it's just a little baby.
And meanwhile, Gauma is suffering many misfortunes. He's being bothered by this cat. A bunch of bystanders are just heckling him. And also, apparently, this kaiju has given him, weird Ziggy Stardust makeup. They're
more just standing there and looking at him and talking humorously amongst themselves. I feel like heckling needs to be directed at the person. But they're definitely making fun of him.
Yeah, yes. But it's kind of it's basically like a bird shit on him, only it's kaiju oil slick on his face.
It's half his face and half his hair, and it's pretty big. It's definitely it's bright blue and purple and green, and I think it looks cool, but he is not having it.
It's kind of like what that that makeup that you wear to foil facial recognition.
Yes.
Oh yeah, dazzle paint kind of style stuff, but in more of a oil slick 90s or 80s kind of style.
Mm-hmm.
More in the palette of this show.
Wait, did the cat have one eye only?
Yeah.
I didn't get we definitely see a missing poster for that cat later on.
Oh, okay. I felt like that cat must be a reference to something, but I have no idea what.
It was definitely a one-eyed cat, though. Poor thing.
Which is actually the thing, even the Ultraman wiki, it has less information for Dynazenon than it had for Gridman. Which is partially because some of the references it has are Microman as opposed to Transformers, so who knows?
The eye missing was its left eye, therefore it is Odin.
Odin's left eye's always missing? Oh.
Yes.
I remember.
So, meanwhile, Yume and Koyomi are still investigating the extremely slow-moving plot about the death of her older sister. And in this, the conclusion they find is that they're looking for this guy Futaba, and wherever it is they go, he doesn't work there anymore.
They go to the Earth Cable Network, which seems expansive. I don't know if it's just supposed to be like a BBC sort of, it seems like it's probably TV news or something. But yeah,
maybe it's a plot. Maybe it's a play on the British Sky network.
Oh, maybe. But yeah, he does not. He quit like a little bit ago. And that's that plot for the week.
Yep. And speaking of subplots, cutting out to Koyomi, who's remembering more details of that encounter he had with Yomogi's boss in their youth, where they're investigating like this saw bathroom.
Did she rob a bank?
She says she found it.
I'm thinking this is like a No Country for Old Men situation where she like found a bunch of dead Yakuza guys and this was there.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, she could have just
like a stash place.
And she's about to get stalked by a guy with a terrible haircut.
Yeah.
Yakuza really should show up soon.
How much have you ever lost in a coin toss?
Yeah, this does seem like she might have found like a Yakuza money drop. I mean, they're in an abandoned building anyway, so that seems like if you are involved in organized crime and you need a place to put money so someone else can come pick it up later, then that would be a good location for that sort of thing. So, yeah.
And she's like, hey, you just want to like get away somewhere with this money and, I don't know, doing sexy stuff? I don't know. And he runs away.
He's like, nope. Not having it. Which is sort of like, so he runs away from an offer to run away.
Yes.
But okay. Alright. I like him. He can be forgiven.
Superhuman samurai. Superhuman samurai. They're gonna amp it up. Gigabutt. They're gonna rip it up. A hero always makes the cut.
And meanwhile, so we now cut again to Yomogi and Yume, who are headed back from the Earth cable network, and he attempts possibly the most incompetent asking out of a girl I've ever seen, and this is coming from me, a man who has incompetently asked out many girls. Just like, you don't want to go somewhere, sometime.
They could go to Starbucks.
Come on.
Oh, I didn't quite even notice that was bad because of a recent watch along of an episode of Garo that was like so tremendously bad that it left me stunned. Although the end of the scene was upturned by the monster of the week, who was played by like a foreign guy, and like who kind of looks like Willem Dafoe up there. So it's like we have Willem Dafoe at home, but he speaks Japanese. But so he was entertaining. So I recommend watching Garo.
I mean,
Gaijin Dafoe.
There's not
the
really...
Green Gaijin?
Oh wait, his name is great too. Oh, what the fuck is it?
There's not really a good point in helping your new friend investigate her sister's potential suicide. Like, there's no good way to ask her out on a date during all that. It's gonna be awkward.
However, this girl is kind of twisted and she might be into it. And she kind of is into it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's fair.
But he was in a video game too. Anyway, the foreign actor's name is Thane Camus.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
It's like, he sounds like a Pokemon villain.
Sounds like a Gundam character.
Kinda, yeah.
Quattro Vagina.
Anyway, it is time for an emergency meeting because Gauma has been pranked.
This is super important and everyone must get down right away.
That's right. So yeah, he's been pranked by this kaiju, and now they must find it and enact revenge. Because apparently its only power is that it just leaves these weird, like, color splotches everywhere.
It just paints.
It's cute. It's harmless.
And so they know it's tiny, so this time they're going to try and catch it. And at no point do they get, like, a net or, I don't know, like a stick, a lariat, something with which to capture an animal.
Yeah, they're not experienced at this. They need, like, a humane trap, but a big one.
Yeah. Anyway, they do finally find this thing. Yomogi creeps up on it and catches it, by which I mean it just falls down, and they can catch it.
Yeah, it's just kind of sad and pitiful.
It's got weird little arms, and it's got weird, like, straw bundle legs.
It's got like a weird mushroom mouth.
It's got like a sort of, like a
like
crab.
The gills of a mushroom, sorta?
Or like a, like it's got kind of like a crayfish head.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like there's a crayfish Pokemon that has crayfish features stylized similar to this. So it's got the like big eyes and it looks sad. It looks pitiful.
Oh wow, I was going to joke about Thane Camus being named after Albert Camus, but he's his great nephew.
Well, there you go.
That's wild.
Oh, it's pronounced Camus. Oh.
The Stranger, Mythosisyphus.
Yeah, I just looked that up too. It's like, oh, they did author. Oh, it's neat.
Now you know. The more you know.
Anyway, so Gauma gets there and is immediately all, well, time to kill it with a stick.
He does. There's like a yard implement there, and he picks it up, and he's like, well, time to kill it.
So, they argue with him because it is small and harmless and kind of pathetic.
Yes.
So instead, since he's a kaiju user, he's going to try and control it. Even though they note that he says he's a kaiju user, but they've never actually seen him using a kaiju.
He says a lot of things. He says he's 5,000 years old.
Yes. And it doesn't actually work until Yomogi tries it, and it kind of works for a second.
Maybe? Yeah, it's very
It's like a weird
odd
flash of something, and it like just stands still.
And then he gets like a weird vision.
Yeah.
But then it's gone, and it's just being a dorky, weird little thing.
And he's talking about, how it takes like all this time, all this training to master controlling kaiju, and at one point he yells to Yomogi, "You didn't train crap, pal."
Yeah, but at least it's nice that Yomogi kind of finally has a thing.
Yes.
Which is what I was thinking about before watching this episode. It's like last season we had Cliff Jumper, who it turned out was Gridman inhabiting the body of a kid.
His whole deal was that he was a mysterious amnesiac.
Yeah, he had amnesia. He had a thing. It's a cliche thing, but he had a thing going on. Yomogi in this is just boy.
He's a guy with a kind of crappy job and a horny boss.
Yes.
It's like, he has a job, and he has more interesting friends than him. Which makes it more cliched anime high school, but it's like...
that very much makes him, he's the Jerry Seinfeld of his friend group. I think we've gone over this before.
Yeah.
Because, of course, obviously Gauma has big Kramer energy.
Yes. Oh yeah, I think we actually did do this, yeah. I think Chise was the Elaine, I think.
Yeah,
Yume doesn't have a strong role. I guess she can be the Susan, which means you better watch out for those envelopes. And then obviously Koyomi is the Costanza.
Yes.
And I believe the Eugenicists are like some coalition of the Soup Nazi and Frank Costanza and Newman.
Yes.
And I don't know, maybe Kathy Griffin. Anyway, so speaking of the Kaiju Eugenicists, they are taking a day off.
They're having a fun outing today.
Yeah, they go to Ground the One.
Yeah, presumably that's an actual building or a reference to an actual building.
They go bowling. They play some tennis. They're on like a hoverboard track, but not like actual hoverboards, but like those
complex sort of thing.
Segway things.
Yes.
And then you see them shooting some pool.
And the two who controlled that one big kaiju together are really hitting it off now. And at some point, one of the other ones is like, "Did you guys always get along this well?" And they're like, "No."
Do you have this thing where like their minds merged and they're like it's like a Pacific Rim thing?
Yeah, it's definitely It's definitely getting that vibe to it. Like, they want to do all the same stuff together.
Their sync ratio has gone up.
Yes. They've leveled up.
Yes. And meanwhile, our old pals Second and Auntie have turned up.
Yes.
And they're talking about kaiju.
I was hoping they would be back soon.
It's time for a little exposition.
Yes.
So, every kaiju comes from somewhere. Maybe somebody made them.
I like how Auntie is just very evasive about how he knows all of this stuff about kaiju.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
It's a great question. It's not like you are kaiju. The two of them are just silent.
No, that would be crazy. LOL.
Yeah, but Anoshiris II sort of explains kaiju a bit.
Anyway, so yeah, we're talking about how they're fed by human emotions, and
is
Gauma
that a regular Toku thing, David? That they're fed by human emotions?
Not all shows, but some of them it's very specific. I think it was it Ultraman 80 where that's basically what they are?
Okay.
But it's not a consistent all kaiju do that, but it is a thing that crops up every once in a while. That some monsters are created by people or
felt like an intentional nod to a trope.
Yeah.
Investigation of a trope, maybe.
I think that came up in last series too.
I think it did. And of course, Gauma knew none of this, but he was a kaiju user, not a kaiju understander.
It's a good point. And that's basically how he puts it, is he used them. He did not have to figure out how they worked.
Yes. So, then he does resolve that, he will watch over this kaiju, which he's now put in a little cage. And, he does this as he remembers that, this princess that he knew who was gentle towards living things. And apparently she's not dead, she's just missing.
Yeah,
the cage is not like a proper, like a dog crate. It's just like some baby gates lashed together.
It's just 4 walls and no roof.
Yeah. Good job, Gauma.
And indeed, he totally falls asleep and it gets out. And now it's huge.
Wait, didn't you say he doesn't sleep the previous episode?
I thought maybe he did, yeah. Although I'm not sure if that was actually true or if that was him being a weirdo.
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah, because it was the eugenicists. He said kaiju users don't sleep, and he slept now, and then we saw Glasses guy sleeping.
He woke up and the stuff was on his face. He was sleeping at the beginning of the episode and woke up and the stuff was on his face. So
that could have been just napping in the sun. That's fine. But this is definitely he was asleep. It broke out.
I guess there's a difference between needing to sleep and just sleeping, because sleeping's pretty nice, but he definitely fell asleep because he needed to sleep, so he's full of it.
Oh yeah, it's like eating in hell. You don't have to, but it's nice. And then you get stuck there forever because of demons and curses.
I thought are we talking about fairies, or, because that's fairies?
Well, too.
I thought we were talking about Persephone.
Well, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Greek underworld stuff.
Anyway, and meanwhile, our bad guys are not doing any kaiju eugenicing. They are going to the movies.
Oh, yes.
Those two are both very excited about the movie.
This is, I assume, a reference to something.
Well, it's a basic Ultraman reference. He's just got a bunch of horns like Taro or something.
Oh, no, I thought...
It's we jumbled up Ultraman letters a little bit and threw in an extra syllable in there.
Well, I think it says on the wiki that...
Yeah.
That Tarabaman is a fictional movie within several Ultraman entries.
Oh, okay.
So it's I'm trying to think of a similar thing.
Well, I can think of some more things in anime, but I can't think of it like Marvel or something.
I mean, I guess it's like one of the recurring fake movies on Seinfeld, like Rochelle, or
everything is just Seinfeld tonight. That's okay.
It is. I'm in a Seinfeld kind of mode.
I guess you've been rewatching Seinfeld.
Well, and what is the deal with this episode?
Okay, so
this episode is kind of about nothing.
Yeah.
It's like the pirate comic in Watchmen.
Yes.
Well, yeah, but if it pops up in multiple things.
Or how everybody loves Indian food.
Okay, so it's not as common as that one newspaper that's in everything.
Well, no. Maybe
the one production newspaper that, like, there's so many copies of it, and it's used in every production because it's so generic.
It's like Heisler beer and Let's potato chips.
McDonald's.
Check it out. Whenever anybody on a TV show or a movie is drinking beer that is not an immediately recognizable brand, it's Heisler, which is a fake beer.
Uh-huh.
And I think they even did a Community episode that pointed out that they were eating Let's potato chips. Anyway, and not only is this a movie, this is like one of those Ultra D-Box things where, like, the seats move and you're misted with water. Have you guys ever seen one of those?
In real life? No.
Well, have you been in one?
No, God.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I saw Rogue One that way.
Oh, no.
And then it briefly stopped for a while because I guess my coat had, like, covered up the little sensor or something.
Mm-hmm.
So I moved it and I was immediately jerked into a weird position. Although this one appears to have, like, the ultra sensory stuff where you're, like, misted with water.
Yes.
I did not have that one. I mean, it was okay.
Like
it was fun. It was fun to do it once. I don't know if I'd do it again.
Yeah, it's like going to IMAX. I don't really need to do that again. I also do not need to see Avatar again.
I want to go see sequels.
Well, how about Avatar 2, allegedly coming this year?
I want to go see Moonfall in IMAX.
Kate Winslet's in it.
What's
Moonfall? It's got Sam Tarly in it.
Who the hell now? Is that
from Game of Thrones?
I was going to ask if that was like a Gerard Butler character.
No, that's the chubby guy from Game of Thrones.
Okay. I thought that was Ed Sheeran.
No. That's the chubby guy from Lord of the Rings.
Is this just the moon crashing into the Earth, or is there, like, aliens or something?
There's definitely some sort of, like, conspiracy theory that is true in it.
Okay.
Because it's an Emmerich movie, and all conspiracy theories are true. See also Independence Day 2012, and also that dumb Shakespeare movie he did.
I love 2012.
Yeah, garbage Shakespeare.
And for that matter, Stargate. That's an Ancient Aliens movie.
Oh, yeah.
Ancient Aliens.
So maybe it'll be good. But Emmerich, Emmerich had a shitty one in there somewhere.
I mean, he's had a bunch of them.
Geostorm.
Yeah, Geostorm.
Geostorm had too
one.
much Space Station and not enough Geostorm.
Also, I think Gerard Butler's in that one, too.
Also, there was the one he did about Stonewall, which is best left unmentioned.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, dear.
No,
Geostorm was disappointing.
Is Gerard Butler a scientist in that?
But I'm holding out hope.
Because I immediately disbelieve that.
Yes, he is.
I'm sorry, Gerard Butler. See also the episode a couple weeks ago where we discussed Denise Richards playing a nuclear physicist. Dr. Christmas Jones.
I felt that way about Jessica Alba in Fantastic Four playing a blonde.
Yeah, it just didn't look good on her.
It's probably they didn't touch up the eyebrows enough. Anyway, the point is, I would totally go see Moonfall at one of these theaters.
So this kaiju is on the loose.
They just throw rocks at you.
Auntie decides to help, and he's talking about, some kaiju do have hearts, but some will fool you.
Aww.
And this kaiju isn't really, like, destroying, it's not maliciously destroying anything, it's just kind of bumbling along because it's a huge monster, it's wrecking stuff anyway.
Yeah, it gets bigger.
So before it gets bigger, so they're looking for it, and they're looking for it, and then they run into Auntie. I didn't notice this so much in the previous episode, but in this episode I noticed that he's got the hair shine again that looks like the Rodimus forehead crest.
Yeah, I noticed it. I noticed that too. It's like Auntie's. It's got the little spike in the middle and on either end.
I love his little forehead crest, but so Yomogi is like, so what's your plan to find it? And he's just like, search until we find it. And I'm thinking that was already the plan. Thanks. You're bringing a lot to the table. And then he says it again really intensely, and Yomogi's just like, cool.
Yeah.
I feel that's like having a conversation with Keanu Reeves.
Yeah. I just really like that his big plan to help find it is to do exactly the thing that they were already doing, except be intense about it.
But he's still a simple boy. He's just grown up a bit.
Yes. And meanwhile, the girls have gone to the mall. Because women be shopping.
They do. All the time.
It's women be tired of looking all over town for the monsters.
I mean, there's no reason the monster is not in the mall, so I feel like the mall is a perfect valid place to be as part of your search.
All of a sudden people start like screaming and running, and Chia's first idea is that, there must be like a special event or something.
There must be a sale going on.
It just made me think of that.
Must have just gotten some PS5s in stock down at the GameStop.
It makes me think of that old ad where this guy's like walking through this deserted city, and everybody's gone, and he finds somebody, and he's like, "What happened?" He's like, big roast beef sale at Arby's.
I think I remember that.
Yeah, but it's like kaiju have become so normal that they've forgotten. Oh yeah, it's a kaiju attack. Okay.
Anyway, so Gauma just, he summons the Dyna Diver and just lands it in the middle of the street.
Well, there's no nearby water.
Even though it is famously a boat.
Yeah.
But Kimmy's like, no, you can't fire a zillion missiles. There's a mall right there.
He's like, but I wanna fire missiles.
And then, Dyna Striker tries to stop him, and he just gets shaken like this thing is Bam Bam from the Flintstones.
Oh, you're skipping over a spot where Koyomi is saying, I'm probably older than you, to Gauma, and Gauma's like, I'm plus 5,000! It's like, okay.
I find them both extremely, as someone who looks significantly younger than she is, I find both of those positions to be extremely relatable.
But then, yeah, he gets tossed around in his race car arm robot.
So it is now up to Yomogi, because Yume is trapped in the mall, and she drops the jet off the ledge as she's packed in this mall terrified crowd.
Yeah, they're basically stuck in a stampede, and I'm sure I've mentioned before that I am scared of heights, and that is basically the kind of thing I'm always terrified about with the mall side railings, is something bumping me and knocking stuff over the side, and so that's what happens to her. So Dyna Wing goes tumbling down to the empty floor, and she's like, that's can't be
she's
good.
Just looking at it like she's Jimmy Stewart watching Kim Novak plunge off that roof.
Yeah, mall railings, I kind of miss malls and going to them looking over railings when the malls were quiet, but yeah, being too close to a mall railing isn't fun when you're over 6 feet tall and your center of gravity is above the railing.
Oh, yes, that would be this is one of the rare disadvantages for you tall people.
Yeah.
I am not a tall person. I just get vertigo easily. But, I don't live in a place that has 2-story malls anymore.
Well, they don't
have a significant drive.
They don't have malls. Actually, no, there's a 2 or 3 story.
But what we do have is box lunch.
What is that?
It is basically if you took a Hot Topic and cut away the last vestiges of goth from it.
Oh.
So it's just entirely geek, somewhat towards the feminine side of nerd stuff. So it's a lot of a lot of Disney stuff. They had a little Sailor Moon display. They had a little Naruto display. They had an Inuyasha display. They had some Star Wars stuff, but it's trending. There were a lot of figurines and figures. Like they had the figure arts Sailor Saturn, which was tempting. But like lots of t-shirts and sweatshirts and like housewares. There's a section towards the back that's like little kid stuff. So you get, your child a little Grogu onesie and that sort of stuff. So yeah, it was a little dangerous to happen upon close to payday.
I guess I just assumed it was a restaurant.
Yeah, when you mentioned it, I thought it's like, oh, they have bento boxes, but yeah, it's de-goth topic. Oh.
They probably do have some bento boxes, just not with food in them, but, with like Inuyasha characters on the lid. Yeah, it's like all the nerd stuff at Hot Topic now, but none of the... I was sad because I've been trying to find a TVA lanyard for my work badge, because I also work for a vague yet menacing government agency. They aren't menacing, though. But sadly, they did not have that, though they did have some other Loki stuff.
Anyway, so
they had an enamel pen of alligator Loki, among other things.
So Grid Knight and Yomogi team up as he transforms Dyna Soldier into like a dino bazooka.
Yes, he does not seem to have realized that he could do this.
I mean, there was nobody to hold him before
apparently,
this. He's the guy who holds things.
Yeah, now Grid Knight is here.
Now there's another... Now he's a weaponizer.
He's the one with hands normally. Oh, he is. He's a weaponizer now.
Yes, allow me to use you. As a gun.
Weaponizer, also one of my favorite underappreciated Britney Spears tracks. If Filk songs were still a thing that existed, somebody would definitely have done Weaponizer to the tune of Womanizer. It would be terrible.
I'm sure somebody does them, just not like they used to be.
Well, now more often you're going to get a rap version.
Anyway, he's going to...
rap.
Anyway, Yomogi is going to try and dominate this kaiju again. And just so that'll slow it down, and that means it'll stop and they can shoot it with the Dinozuka. And it works, but then also... It opens up its mouth, and there's an eyeball in there, and it sees into his soul. And what is going on in this episode?
It's some fucking Evangelion bullshit here, man.
But it's creepy because it's not creepy. It's just like this little baby monster looking at him, staring intently, and then they blow it away with a bazooka.
Oh, they blow this thing straight to hell.
Because he's like hesitating, and then it does that, and he's like, "Oh hell no!"
Because it's like he's inside its head, or it's inside it's unnerving.
Well, time to kill this thing immediately, and let us never speak of this again.
It is. It's some Ava shit, man. It's not okay.
Anyway, so everything's pretty much okay. At least once Auntie has punched Gauma in the gut.
Yeah, well, yeah.
That makes everything okay.
He's like, you should have killed it in the first place. Always kill kaiju.
Dumbass.
Yep.
Oh, dear.
Always be killing kaiju.
And we catch up with our Kaiju Eugenicists, who, they had a fun time at the movies, and then the weird blonde guy kind of seems like he kind of did this all on purpose, so they wouldn't have to deal with this, like, messed up kaiju. That kind of sucked.
That's fair. Just make them deal with it so we don't have to deal with this sad, runty thing that isn't worth our time.
So meanwhile, Yume and Yomogi, they're heading home on the bus like it's the end of The Graduate. Yeah. And is she feeling his kidneys? What's she doing here? She's just
poking him in the side. Her fingers as a blade. I don't know. Trying to distract him.
2 healthy kidneys. Just like I gotta call somebody about a tub of ice. We're definitely going on that date. So Yomogi, what's your blood type?
Yeah, she's awkward.
See, it's Japan, so that's a totally normal thing to ask. I'm not planning to steal your organs.
Yeah, it is a normal thing, but.
It's like casting your zodiac sign.
Exactly. Except it is much harder to use the fact that I'm a Libra to steal my organs.
Yes.
Yeah, unless my sign is, I don't know, rising in the quadrant of Neptune or something. I don't know anything but astrology.
Yeah, I just know the aesthetics.
I just know I have the worst of all zodiac signs because mine is an inanimate object.
Aww.
You're a vase?
It doesn't get to be like a cool scorpion or anything.
Oh.
I'm sorry, what?
Isn't one of them a vase? Picture?
You're thinking of Aquarius, but that's like the water carrier. So that's a guy, or possibly a lady, carrying a vase. So that's something.
I just know that the 13th one screws everything up and is dumb.
Oh, is it Ophidius or something?
Ophiuchus or something, yeah.
It's like a cool snake.
Mine is the worst.
What is that? Is it Virgo?
Virgo.
Okay, well, at least that's a person.
I guess.
As opposed to a
boring person.
So it's always the one where when they do like the villain team, the Zodiac at Marvel, they have to come up with something for Libra. Because everybody else gets to be like a bull man or like a guy with scorpion claws.
Or twins.
Or twins, exactly. They got like creepy twin powers. But no, instead, anyway. So Yume, she asks him out awkwardly, and she's all, hey, how about, anywhere? And I guess they are, like, officially a thing now.
They are dating. They are going to go on a date. They should go to Starbucks.
Well, they probably will.
Starbucks.
Or maybe, I don't know, that, cool sports complex. They could, they could bowl.
Yeah. Should go to Ground the One.
That's right, Ground the One. All right, so that is our episode. I enjoyed this sort of hangout episode.
Chise pulls out the little rock thingy she found episodes ago, which now has formed like a skeleton.
Yeah.
It's coral. She's got some coral. It's fine. It's definitely not going to be terrible. It's going to be terrible. It's
normal. It's fine. But yeah, that's the episode.
Mm.
It's nice to have a laid-back episode, mostly except for the creepy little bit at the end.
The last episode was fairly laid back until the end, because they were just hanging around the docks.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this is a pretty low-key show in general.
Yeah, that's fine. The characters are likable enough. It was a very cute kaiju. It looked terrible. It looked so bad. It was so pathetic. It was very pitiful kaiju. I felt bad for it.
Yeah. Yeah, it is nice to have a if not good, at least questionable monster that the good guys don't want to murder, but do anyway.
To explore the morality of doing all the murder that they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And, it was a kind of weirdly both cute and upsetting kaiju.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very brightly colored, too. I love the color palette in this palette. I love the color palette in this show. So good.
Alright, so that should do us for Superhuman Samurai Syber Pod this week. We'll be back next month with more Superhuman Samurai Syber Pod, and we'll be back next week with more Robots in Disguise.
Yes. And less colors.
Oh God. Sorry, by less colors we mean no colors.
Speaking of palettes.
Well, I guess it has all the colors because you just mix them all together to form brown, because that episode is 90% brown.
So brown.
Well, it's mostly brown.
The good guys are brown. The bad guy is brown. The backgrounds are brown.
A little bit of green because there's some bushes, so you get kind of a breen going on.
The groundhog is brown.
Yeah.
We get a brief appearance by Fix-It, and I was just on my knees thanking God that the color orange exists.
Yes.
It be like that.
It do be like that.
But of course, until then, we are all over the internet. We are on Twitter, we are on Facebook, and we have a Patreon.
Yes, we are hosted on iaconunderground.net, where we have a Patreon set up to help us with hosting and other expenses. That is at patreon.com/iaconunderground. For the month of February, we will be watching The Eternals. Is it The Eternals, or is it just Eternals?
It is just Eternals.
I don't like that.
Yeah, we don't use
initially it was going to be The Eternals, and now it's just Eternals. I'm trying to think if Marvel has ever done one that has the definitive article like that.
Yeah, I guess Avengers was just Avengers. It wasn't The Avengers.
Guardians of the Galaxy, but it's not the
that's
Guardians
true.
of the Galaxy.
But they're not the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Right. Maybe they looked at that and they were like, no, we have to maintain consistency here. But yeah, it's definitely a movie. David hasn't even watched it yet as of this recording, so.
I still have not. I want to watch it once, and that's it.
I will not spoil yet. The one thing that I spoiled in elsewhere was that there's an evil sword, but maybe I was making that up. It's not actually relevant to the plot at all.
No.
Yet.
It's wait for phase 5 or whatever.
I'm just saying, I really like evil swords. They're my favorite.
And also, if you are at all familiar with that character from the comics, you'll know who that dude is and how evil his sword is.
Yeah. just from his name. So yeah, that will be for the month of February for as little as $1 a month. You can listen in on that and all of our previous month's Patreon specials. There's some really fun stuff in there. Last month we did G Gundam, going to Canada, where Rob could tell us about how realistic Andrew Graham's toque was.
All right. So until next time then, I'm Rob.
I'm Jen, and Hank went to sleep for a little bit, but now he's awake and purring again.
And I'm David. Excelsior!
Okay. Oh, he's so happy. He's a happy baby.
Oh.
I'm going to invent some terrible science. Yeah, you are.